Great balls of fire. Hey everybody, MTRG here, and let us do WWE Great Balls of Fire Predictions 2017. It is this Sunday. I'm going to try to watch it. Of course, I can't really watch it because I don't have the WWE Network, but there's always someone who posts something on YouTube, so I'll try to get that. If you're gonna call that unfair, well, yeah, you're right. But hey, it's there. Before anything first, for anyone who says about those leaks, about the results being already leaked out, I didn't look at those, so I don't know who won. I just saw a video about it, but I'm not quite sure. Neville versus Akira Tozawa, Cruiserweight Championship. I so badly want Akira Tozawa to win this because I really like what he's doing with the Titus brand because it's just amusing, and I like seeing Titus O'Neil. I mean, he's so flamboyant, charismatic. That seeing him have one of his clients win, I think would be so cool. Plus, at the same time, it would be kind of cool because maybe Neville would then feud with Titus O'Neil because that feels like what this is majority what it's all about. So I'm going to say Akira Tozawa because I feel like this will be a nice transition for Neville to lose the championship and then maybe go to the main roster to feud with Titus O'Neil, or maybe he will stick around the Cruiserweight Championship division. I'm not sure, the Cruiserweight division. I'm not quite sure, really, but I do believe that Akira Tozawa will win. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. I kind of feel like I feel like for all Braun Strowman, even though he just returned, I feel like Roman kind of needs to win this victory. I know it's weird to say, and it's not because I think Roman's he's Vince McMahon's special product or something like that. What everyone else says, I really don't care about that anyway. I feel like it just needs to. I feel like Roman needs to win this because, I mean, he's going to face the Universal Championship. He's going to face the Universal Champion at SummerSlam. So are we just going to have him lose to Braun Strowman? Like, I don't care if anyone says that will be. It's just going to be better because, Braun Strowman and everything like that. I don't think it's going to be better. If anything, it wouldn't work. I know it spoils Braun's comeback or anything, but isn't he going to face, like, Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam as well? Have him beat Brock Lesnar or something like that. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha. For the WWE Raw Women's Championship. I feel like Alexa Bliss is going to slime her way out of this one. It kind of just feels like that's what Alexa Bliss is the best at. She's a great wrestler. She's one of the best heels, and she is the baddest bitch in the place. I know that's like from Evil East, but at the same time, it feels like Alexa Bliss has definitely earned the title for the WWE at least. And first of all, she has called herself a bitch, so it's okay. Alright, but I do believe that Alexa Bliss will figure out a way to keep her women's championship while continuing the feud between her and Sasha. Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. I honestly don't really care that much because I don't quite see what was the reason for this feud to begin with in the first place. Bray calls himself a god, Seth Rollins says he's not, Seth Rollins is on a cover of a video game, and for some reason that's in the feud. I don't know why, I'm uninterested, and it feels like this has really no stakes. I mean, there's no real story for this whole thing, so I think for that, Bray will win. Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. As much as I really would like Enzo to win, it feels like Big Cass needs the victory because there's no longer any more bigger, badder heels. We have Braun Strowman, we have Samoa Joe, we may have Bray Wyatt, but other than that, we don't have anyone else. I guess maybe Big Cass could be in the main event scene. He has competed for the Universal Championship, I guess, but at the same time, he's just starting out as a solo career, so why? Like, you kind of get my dilemma here. It feels like Enzo will be in the mid-card scene and Big Cass will be in the main event scene. And that's how I think things are going to go on from now. So, as much as it crushes me, I think Big Cass is going to beat Enzo. The Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. I know it sounds weird because the Miz draws kind of just started, but I think Dean Ambrose is going to win. I know it's weird, and I still believe the feud will continue, but just listen to me. Since Maurice probably still will be there, and she's going to get written off TV for the whole, with Mike and Marie, Canal or something like that. I haven't really heard the name enough to really remember. Anyway, since Maurice is getting out, I feel like this is going to cost The Miz his Intercontinental Championship, so that's why I believe this. I feel like, don't get me wrong, I know the Miz draws may get involved. Who knows, maybe Heath Slater and Rhino will come back and they can start a little miniature feud with the Miz Taraj. That'd be entertaining enough. But anyway, I think that's what's going to happen for this whole case, that the Miz may still walk away. He might, just because the Miz draws, but I think Dean Ambrose will win. Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man match. I don't know. This one's difficult because they started a count out, and then I kind of think the Hardy Boys might win, but I kind of think that, but it feels like Cesaro and Sheamus will still hang on to it because I don't know. Really, I don't see what really happens now. Like, what happens with either team? What happens when they lose? I mean, technically, like, what happens when either team lose? If the Hardys lose, then what do they do? If Cesaro and Sheamus lose, what do they do? I guess it continues the feud, but I don't know. So I guess I'll say the Hardys at the very least. It's unexpected at the very least, but it feels like there's not going to be anything really good that happens outside for either team. And the main event, the very most intense fight match between Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. I'm going to say Samoa Joe. And here's my reason why. Because Brock Lesnar, I know he has a list of opponents, and he just won the belt at WrestleMania, but he hasn't really defended the belt that much. He hasn't been in many matches, and he's kind of just this showboating guy. But here's my main reason why. Samoa Joe, if he wins the Universal title, he'll face Roman Reigns and at SummerSlam. And if Brock Lesnar wins, he faces Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Now, it was rumored that at WrestleMania 34, that Roman Reigns would verse Brock Lesnar in a match. Which I can totally understand why, and trust me, I'm actually excited for that kind of match. But if they're going to save it for WrestleMania, then I believe they need to have Brock Lesnar lose the championship. So that is why I'm saying Brock Lesnar is going to lose and Samoa Joe is going to win. Well, everyone, those are my WWE Great Balls of Fire predictions. What are your predictions? Leave them in the comments below and hit that like and subscribe button just because you like me. Pew, pew.